With many seniors applying to college right now, there are many questions on how the applications differ due to COVID-19.
Now that some schools are going test optional, colleges will have to pay more attention to other areas such as GPA and extracurriculars.
When many ACT and SAT tests got canceled due to COVID-19, almost every college changed to test optional. This caused people to really think about whether or not they should submit their test scores.
I feel like there are definitely benefits to see, like how people do like on tests, but at the same time, I feel like, because personally for me, I get like test anxiety, so even if I know the stuff, then I still get it wrong sometimes because I'm just like in my head the whole time. So I feel like it could be beneficial to see like how well people do, but I also feel like it's not beneficial for like the people who get like test anxiety like I do.
Another major factor that goes into the decision is what colleges you're applying to and how competitive they are.
I think it really depends on like the school you apply to. I think for like the more like competitive schools like UT, I think it would be like beneficial for students to submit their scores if they're like really high, just because it'll give them like a leg up. But I know for like a lot of the students that like weren't able to like take test scores, I mean, they obviously won't be able to submit it. So I think it really like depends on like the school you want to apply to and like your situation.
One major concern is for the students who didn't even get the opportunity to take the ACT or SAT at all.
We can continue to take the SAT and ACT. We are still offering those. And you can still continue to take those. I know a lot of universities say they'll take them through December.
Test scores being optional this year made many people question the importance of it, and if this will be a permanent change in the future.
I could definitely see it being test optional, but I think unfortunately for some schools, there are, some schools that require test scores and require those things. So as much as I would love for there to be like all schools where it's test optional, I feel like that could also definitely take some stress off of people, but I don't think that all schools will do them.
I know for sure. I went to Ohio University. My alma mater has already said, as a result of COVID, you know what, we're not going to do SAT and ACT anymore. It's not going to be required. But again, universities are still going to need some kind of a barometer by which they can determine if you're college ready.